What's going on, guys? This is Deep V Joe here, and today we're going to be taking a look at MLB Perfect Inning Live, the continuation of the MLB Perfect Inning series. So we made some slight alterations to pitching with an MLB Perfect Inning Live. Now, instead of having to time your perfect pitch with a pulsing circle, you will now have to hold down your pitch and release it, landing within the yellow portion of the circle. Any pitch released before the yellow section will be of a normal quality pitch, while anything released in the blue section will be an over pitch. Overall, this new pitching system within MLB Perfect Inning Live will be pretty easy to pick back up. Now, when it comes to batting and fielding, both of these have pretty much remained untouched and play similarly to last year's game. Now, I do want to briefly mention different ways to level up your player and train them, as it is a bit different from last year's game. Now, you can enhance your player by either using an identical player of the same grade, or by heading to the Train Player button and using trainers in addition to your actual player. Something you should note here, if you do head for the Train Player route, once you actually click that Start Training button, a timer will appear and you will essentially have to wait for that timer to finish. You can also shorten the time by using various grades of supplements. By filling up both those nodes underneath your player portrait, you will progress and gain another enhanced level. After every match, your players in your current roster will gain experience, and during your after-action report, as you can see here, you will be given the option to allocate those points that you do receive. As your attributes do go up and you invest more points into that, the required amount of points will increase. Alternatively, you can also add experience to a player by using Experience Ticket on the Add Experience tab. So we'll go ahead and add 10 levels to Ricky Nolasco here. Easy points. One of the biggest highlights for MLB Perfect Inning Live is going to be the synchronous PvP. And I already know what you're asking yourself. What in the world does synchronous even mean? Well, we're talking real-time head-to-head action here, guys. Gone are the days of facing off against AI opponents. Here, you'll be facing off against actual players from all over the world. While in live battle, both players will only have a few seconds to choose an action, so be sure to respond quickly, especially while pitching. There's no pausing during live battles, with the only exception being substitutions, and once a player does opt to substitute another player, then the opponent can also replace someone accordingly. If at any point your opponent does disconnect or is AFK during the match, then they will be placed on auto with the AI taking control of their team. But worry not, for your turn, you can take back over manual control. And here we barely just scratched the surface, guys. To check out all these great new features, plus more, download MLB Perfect Inning Live today on the Google Play Store and iTunes.